Hi friends, and welcome back to another story time with Miss K. Today we are going to be reading a different version of The Three Little Pigs. This one is The Three Little Pigs, an architectural tale, retold and illustrated by Stephen Guernacia. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who lived in a big house in the forest. One day, the three pigs said goodbye to their mother and went off to make their way in the world. The first little pig decided to build his house of scraps. The second little pig decided to build his house of glass. But the third little pig decided to build his of stone and concrete. Now there was an evil wolf who lived in the woods nearby. One day he came to the house of the first little pig and said, little pig, let me come in." But the pig answered, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." This made the wolf so angry that he said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house of scraps away. The first little pig ran as fast as he could to the house of his brother. Soon the wolf came to the house of the second little pig. The wolf called out, little pig, let me come in." The second pig answered, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." The wolf gnashed his teeth and said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." And the wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house of glass to smithereens. So the two little pigs ran as fast as their legs would take them to the house of their brother. Finally, the wolf arrived at the house of the third little pig. The wolf growled at the door, little pig, let me come in." But the third little pig replied, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." This enraged the evil wolf, who roared, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." So he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed, but he couldn't budge the house of stone and concrete. The wolf said, "Little pig, meet me tomorrow morning at 7 at Farmer Wright's, and I'll show you a fine tomato greenhouse." But the pig awoke at 6, picked the best tomatoes in the greenhouse, and was home slicing them for lunch by the time the wolf arrived. "I'll get you yet," said the wolf under his breath. The wolf returned to the third pig's house and said, "Little pig, meet me tomorrow morning at 6 at Farmer Johnson's, and I'll show you an orchard full of tasty apples." The next morning at 5, the pig was picking the best apples in Farmer Johnson's orchard when along came the wolf. "Good, aren't they?" said the wolf. "They certainly are," said the pig. "Here, try one." As the wolf chased the apple, the third pig ran home to his house of stone and concrete. ' That evening, the wolf went back to the third little pig's house and said, "I'll meet you at Frank's flea market tomorrow morning at 5. So the pig arrived at 4. He was admiring a fine rug when he saw the wolf approaching. He hid himself in the rug and rolled down the hill toward the wolf. The wolf sped away, with the rug following after him. The third pig returned home, where he and his brothers prepared a roaring fire in the fireplace and settled in for the evening. Tricked again, the wolf rushed to the third pig's house, saying under his breath, "Little pigs, I'll get you yet." The wolf climbed onto the roof and shouted down the chimney, "I'm coming in to get you." But the wolf tumbled into the roaring fire, scorching his tail. The wolf ran from the house, smoke streaming after him, and was never seen in the forest again. The 3 little pigs ate a supper of tomato soup and apple pie, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Friends, I hope you enjoyed our story today. Until next time, bye.